Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. If I'd have put a little more thought into this video, maybe a bit of preparation, I'd have just said something like hello and welcome to my video. Because I haven't got a clue as to what time of day you're watching, but at least you now know that I'm a bit lazy when it comes to editing. Talking of lazy, you will see a fair bit of repetition through the videos, as I am too lazy to go back and revise what I have said in previous posts. The good news is that if this works and my life changes, you will know that you too can change your life even if you're a bit of a one for shortcuts. Anyway, I have some explaining to do. I promised in the first video that you wouldn't have to put up with me droning on again unless I reached 1,000 views. And yet as I sit here and write this, there has barely been a tenth of that milestone. So what gives? I'll tell you what gives. In all honesty, when I posted that first video, I was quietly confident that I wouldn't receive more than 4 views. One of them being from myself, the other 3 from my close family members that I managed to pin down and forcibly click on the channel from their phones. A week or two later, being rather curious and a bit vain, I clicked on the channel and saw that it had received over 60 views. I don't even know 60 people. There must have been a lot of people clicking on it hoping for something more interesting. Still quite confident that this was going nowhere, and to be honest, I had had 1 or 2 beers. I suddenly blurted out to me missus, I'll tell you what, if this thing gets 100 views, I'm going to do 50 press ups and post a video of it. Sadly for you lot, she said, I'll hold you to that. So if you're thinking, oh no, not that bloke again, you can blame her for that. If, however, you're thinking, oh, I'm really excited, wondering where all this is going to end up, and it's giving you a bit of hope that it's going to work and inspire you, then you can thank me. I'll take the credit, but just remember, it's her fault, not mine, if I'm boring you. Right, time for a bit of pain. Don't get too excited. I'm not going to do all these press-ups at once. I'm a 46-year-old HGV driver who can't remember the last time he'd done any serious exercise. There's 2 reasons for that. The first is that I'm a grandad and have therefore lost a fair bit of my memory. And the other more relevant reason is that, to be honest, it has been a little bit of a while. But this is all good, yes? Think about it. Normally you get these fitness gurus in their tight gear and their 6-packs telling you do this and that and you'll end up like them. Now you can see someone that sits in a truck all day, eating unhealthily and drinking fizzy drinks like they're going out of fashion, and you can see from the start what happens. This is definitely going to be interesting. Well, I'm just going to do a few and break it up a bit. So don't get too excited. Right, that's 20 of them out of the way. I think I might do 10 next time. Right. Now, to bore you again with my sermon, I'll try and make it brief. The idea behind these videos. What do I want to achieve? Well, I obviously want to change my life. I want to have enough money to not worry about working all the hours God sends, to put food on the table and keep the wolf from the door. I would like to get fit so I can enjoy adventures if this ever happens. I also want to inspire people. So I've created this little social experiment in my mind, and now for once in my life, I'm putting it into practice. If word gets about on these videos bringing the views, gradually over time, I should hopefully start making money off them. And the clothing range I have in mind, I'll tell you more about that in the next video, if we ever get there. I think you'll like it. I'm really excited about it. Now obviously, If the money does start rolling in, there are quite a few benefits. Firstly, obviously, it will change my life and I can start having adventures and leading a dream life. But also, this is beneficial to you for a few reasons. Firstly, the videos will become a hell of a lot more interesting and maybe a bit more exciting. But think about this. I'm a 46-year-old man, unfit, and never put any of my plans into motion before this moment. I've always talked about doing things before and left it at that. Now, to be honest, if I hadn't put that first rubbishy video out there, I would probably have given up on this before now, just like I have done a lot of things before. There's going to be a lot of people out there wishing I had. Yep, I know this is boring, but do us a favour and bear with it. I promise you won't regret it. If this works, it might inspire you. If you're a normal person a bit fed up with what life throws at you and you think this is your lot, then think again. Hold on, I'm just going to do 10 more. Right, I'm over halfway now. I've done 30 in total now. All I've got to do is another 20 and I've done my little challenge. Anyway, where was I? If you're a normal person, a bit fed up with life that throws at you, think that's your lot and think again. You have the power and ability to share this with others and make this work. If it does work, then that means that thousands of like-minded people have done the same. That means that you too have no reason in the world not to do the same, with a tiny bit of effort. I have no confidence that this is going to work, but what have I lost if this doesn't? A bit of my time? No, not really. I'm sure even as I sit here now, breathing a bit heavily I might add, I've inspired 1 or 2 people, and they might make a change to their life for the better. You never know, I might also get fit whilst plugging away. Time for another 10. Right, I've only got 10 more to do now. Gotta say, struggling a bit, you probably noticed. I might do 5 at a time for the last ones. But out of anything, at least I've done 50 press-ups today, and you've got to see a bit of pain. Look, thanks for watching. Feel free to share, and good luck to us all. Hopefully I'll be posting again soon. I know these videos are boring, but that is part of the good thing about it, is if this does get work, you know, word gets about and people watches it and it starts up a bit of a craze, for once you'll be able to see something from the start to where it gets to, rather than seeing all these fit people or people that are already famous off on adventures. You'll see someone normal whose life has changed, and you'll have the proof from seeing these videos. I'm going to try and do them last 10 at once. To be honest, if it weren't getting videoed, I don't think them last 10 would have got done. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll post again soon.